Hey folks, how you doing? This is Pookie again. I'm gonna be starting a new playthrough of The Long Dark. Died in the last one and wasn't quite happy with the respawn in my last stream, so let's do it again. Let's go through the different options here. Bear with me. I wonder where this is. Not exactly sure. Let's see what's over this little knoll here. Oh. I see. This is Desolation Point. All right. I guess this isn't a bad place to start. Still pretty early in the morning. Collect some stuff here real quick. And make my way to the church. Hopefully I can find some matches somewhere in there. It'll be too dark to go through the cave. We'll see what happens. Let's get this stone out just in case I need to. Throw it at a wolf. Oh, there's a battery in there, huh? Anything in the bed of the truck? Nope. All right, let's take this trail up and over to the church. It should be a pretty safe run. Picking up sticks along the way. I didn't see any saplings on this road, on this trail. Just gonna hop into this cave right here, just to the mouth of the cave. See if I can find anything right in here. Got some coal. Anything over here? I don't see anything. I see no matches. Nope. Nothing much to see here, I suppose. All right. Another quick walk right over here. No saplings here. There might be some back there, though. Yep, there's a maple sapling. Alright, if I can't find anything in this church, then I'm heading over to the lighthouse. Huh. Alright. Well, I don't have the time for getting any rabbits yet. I'm gonna leave them untouched for now. Hopefully there won't be a moose or any wolves over here. Yep, there's a wolf. Is that up there, though? Oh. That sounded a lot closer. Oh, there's a wolf. And there's another one down there. Alright, let's take the long way around then. That's less than ideal. Good thing I didn't pick up any rabbits. Hopefully I can sneak past this wolf right here. There he is, and he sees me. Excellent. Alright, that's okay, because he can't go past this bridge. So now I'm safe. Perfect. Let's hurry up and get in this lighthouse so I can get some warmth on me. Looks like there's a body on the other side of the warehouse, or the lighthouse. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's hopefully we'll get some matches. It is a little warm, so that's good. Nothing here. Hmm. All right. That is less than ideal. Bag of film. Or a box of film. There's a stem, some chips, beans, oil, and oats. That there for now. Uh-oh. Not finding any matches. Hey, Homestead, how you doing? Started a new game, and I'm in Desolation Point right now. I haven't been here since I started streaming this game. Looking for matches. I don't think I'm gonna find any in here. Ah, I finished the chicken coop, huh? Nice. What's for dinner? Oh, sewing primer, that's good. Oh, this is a great view. Okay. Well, I need to get a little bit more warmth. But I don't want to waste too much time. Best way to do that would be with this guy here. With the bed. Let's see how much warmth I get in this. I'm thinking about halfway, maybe. Oh, not even close. Just cured my hypothermia, though. Because it's just past noon. I'll sleep for 1 more hour. Probably won't do too much. Probably wasted too much light. 3/4 of the way on heat. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's hop out of here. Just check this body behind the lighthouse. Not too bad on the weather outside now. Ooh, perfect. Scarf. I'm gonna use that. Let's put that on right now. Chicken nuggies and sweet potato fries. That's a decent meal. All right, heading over to the Riken right there. It's a shipwreck. That's where the forge is in this. That's where the forge is in this map. I could have swore I heard a wolf. All right, run, Pookie, run. Is that the bear? No, that's not the bear. Good. There's usually a bear that hangs around here. I definitely don't want to run into him. All right. Let's put this away so I can go inside. Gonna get any warmth in here? We are. Perfect. And another scarf. Excellent. And this is not a safe house location, so I can't move these boxes anywhere. Check any containers. Look underneath the shelves. Looking in the dark. That's always fun. I don't see anything in there. Anything over here by the forge? Some more coal. Still see no matches. Alright, let's drop all this coal here. And over here, we're going to drop the scrap metal. Head upstairs, see if I can find any matches up there. Maybe find a set of gloves, maybe? That'd be nice. I'm not seeing anything. Nope. Nothing, huh? Any food over here? break down some tinder. I'm gonna need that eventually. Nothing under those boxes. Nothing in here. There's usually nothing here, huh? Absolutely nothing here. Well, I got the cooler, or the thermos, that's fun. Insulated flask. Okay. Let's just take a... Ooh. Yep, see, there's the bear. That was loud. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna throw a stone at you. Smack you right in the head. Nobody likes you, bear. Yeah, it's freezing cold outside, and I'm throwing stones at a bear from on top of a boat. Good plan, Pookie. A good plan. Memento cache. Make sure I get that key. All right, where did the bear go? Seriously, where did that bear go? That's not... Oh, there he is. Alright, so he's going that way, which means I'm going to head this way. Alright, let's get over to this fishing station. Hopefully there's some matches in here. Check these boats for some food. There's usually some food here, right? No? No food anywhere, huh? Alright. That's okay. There will be some flares back here, though. And this memento cache. Right, some marine flares. There we go. Alright, so that will get me a fire. And let's search through here. I do have a little bit of warmth. This is going to be the biggest loot location of this map, so I'm going to take my time here. A whole bunch of batteries. Nope. Can't go that way, huh? Ooh. That's heavy. All right. Let's walk up this whale backbone onto these shelves and up this pipe. Yeah, I've been here a few times before. There might be a torch over here. There is. And a Summit soda. I'm running out of water, so that's good to have. Now, if there is a book of matches in here, it should be somewhere over in here. Oop, wrong button. Maybe in this room? Maybe? Still looking for the matches. There we go. Them's the matches I was looking for. That is a lot of salt right there. 10 kilos of salt. That is way too heavy for me to start carrying around right now, though. Anything over here? Any clothing? Another Summit soda. All right, there might be some tools down here. I'm looking for the hacksaw and the heavy hammer. There's some gloves. Excellent. Now I don't have to worry about frostbite. And another flare. Perfect. I love when it goes all the way to 58, right? And then all the way back to 14. Wow. Hey, Shane, how are you, man? I just found some matches. This is actually a pretty good stop right here, really. I did restart, and I spawned a Desolation Point. I got some pretty decent clothing already. Nothing too fancy, but, you know, decent. Got the matches. Yeah. Didn't find the hammer or the other thing there. Whetstone. I didn't find the hammer or the hacksaw here, unfortunately. Take a deeper look here. You know, sometimes you miss them, you know? Might be a fire starter somewhere in here. I did not go up here, that's right. Sometimes there was a bedroll up here. Or at least there was during the 4 different loot tables anyways. Oh, there's coffee. Looks like there's going to be a bedroll here anywhere, though. We got up here. All right. Well, I think that's probably going to be about it in here. Take another look around real quick. I haven't gone in any of the trailers yet. Take up a little bit of my thirst. Hmm. Well, I think I'm running out of places to look here. I've been up on both of the catwalks. Already come in this door. Hmm. All right, let's take one more look through the upstairs here. I don't think I'm gonna find anything else I'm looking for in here, so that's what I'm thinking. I think it's pretty well cleaned out. Just double check these drawers. I think I got them. Yeah. All right, I did get that torch over there. See if these lockers outside this door are open. Okay. I want to get some cloth. What do we got? Flying crows, huh? It's pretty dark in here. I might have to light up the torch. Alright, save a little bit of wood cooking up some water here. We're gonna need to do that before the end of the day. What, I can't fit through there? That's lame. Got some pretty good food here. Alright. Well, that's that trailer. Let's go to the other one over here. Nothing over here, right? Nope. Come on, no whammy. There we go. That'll work. Man, that sound is really not jiving with me at all. Okay, let's make my way over to this cave. It is pretty cold out. Might be a fire striker up in this cave, maybe? Nope. There goes my torch. A whole lot of batteries in that place. Alright. Let's get into this. Let's get into this cave here. Oh, yeah, man, your daughter's wedding. How was that? Von Solomon, AJ Epinesa, and Daquan Jones all showed up, huh? Nice. Hope it was beautiful. I'm sure it was. Weddings are always fun. Okay. Go through here, collect all of this coal. See if I can find any tools or fire striker in here. Oh, the hacksaw. Excellent. Now, if I could find a heavy hammer in this map, I'll be set to go, man. I'll be having the bow right away. I love going through these caves because you always get so much coal. Celebrated till 2 in the morning at the wedding. Excellent. I love that. Okay. Trying to think of what else I can do in this map. I think I should just head out to... I think I gotta head to Coastal. Let's head to Coastal Highway. We've gone to all the main locations. I haven't gone to all the locations, but I've gone to the main ones. Oh, wait a minute. I have a maple sapling here to cut down. I can't get up through here, can I? I don't think I've ever been back here. This has to be the way, right? Yeah. There we go. Of course. Cut this maple sapling down. Take a look at that Karen. He always put his family first. That's a nice message. All right. I feel like I should go there. I should go to the lighthouse. Not yet. Hang on to this for a minute. A little bit longer. Is there a wolf in the mine? I think at the very end of Desolation Point, there's a Fluffy in that mine, but the other ones are free and clear. And public speaking is one of those things that a lot of people don't like to do. 200 people is that's a crowd for sure. Glad you pulled it off. That's good to hear. All right, we are leaving Desolation Point. Making my way to Coastal Highway. Hopefully I'll be able to find a hammer there. Before I go any further, though, I'm gonna drop all that coal. I'm gonna be able to pick up a whole bunch of it in here. Sometimes there's pry bars on the other side of those bars. You always gotta take a look at them. And I'm just going to move the rest of the coal so it'll respawn. Pick that one up. Oh, there it is. All right, heavy hammer maybe? Can I find a heavy hammer in here? If I can find a heavy hammer, I'll go back and forge up my hatchets and such. Anything behind these boxes? Nope. You lugged all the batteries back to Coastal? Any particular reason for that? I'm trying to think. I mean, I can understand breaking them down and bringing them up to Black Rock to make some ammo. Oh, for the trader. Okay. Yeah, 15 kilos a pop, man. That's, you know, even with the full benefits of, you know, well-rested, the tactical backpack, and the moose hide satchel, that only gives you 15 extra kilos for a total of 45. Ooh. Even with just your bare clothing on, that's too much. Go through the crumbling highway. Old Island Connector. Don't stop moving forward. That's another good saying. I don't think I ever find anything in this burnt out house, but... Nope. Doesn't sound like there's a deer carcass outside this cave either. Oh yeah, I forgot about the travois. A nice little buck right there. All right, let's start a fire. I'm gonna need some more torches here. Yeah, I think I found 5 or 6 of them inside the whaling factory, and another one outside, plus the ones that were in the cars. What was that, 7 or 8? Oh, come on, man. Good thing I broke down all those cardboard boxes. If we have 8 of them, that would be 120 kilos. Wow. Good thing I'm not wasting all these matches on this campfire. Come on, Astrid, you got this. There we go. I forget. Can you carry like 70 kilos in the travois? I think it's about 100 pounds, roughly. That's 150 pounds, so that's, you know, realistically 2 trips with the travois, not going through the caves. Ooh, that's a good torch at the end there, that's for sure. You know what? I should have cooked some water on this. Let me cook some water here first. I have plenty of the sanitizers. How much water do I have? 1.5 kilos. And I have 8 of these. I think it's one liter first. 1 liter per tablet. Half liter. Yeah, 1 liter per tablet. Okay. Back up here, do this, and then let's drink some water. I don't think there's anywhere to sleep around here. Although, can't believe I almost forgot my can. That was awesome. Let's put this coffee down. Let's drink that. Some warming up going on. A little extra alertness. Xena Vega, how are you? Thanks for joining me. You got a newcomer to the chat. How are you today? I just started a new run, in case you were wondering. Ended up in Desolation Point. I have the hacksaw. Looking for the heavy hammer. Hopefully I can find that in Crumbling or in Coastal Highway. You're doing good? Excellent. And my stream just randomly appeared on your feed. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Got a few other people in the chat, you know? Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Not much in here, I suppose. Not really surprised. There's really never anything in here. Let's put that on. See if I can get to the Quonset hut without going too far down in health. Alright, I heard you, Wolf. This is risky. Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, wow. Suck it, Wolf. Ooh, there's 2 of them now, huh? I can't believe I scared that wolf away with just a stone. That was awesome. I kind of had a feeling that torch was going to go out. Ha. Eat me, wolves. Yeah. That was very lucky. Unfortunately, the wolf on Mystery Lake was a little bit more potent than this one. And luckily, it's not an Aurora out. Yeah. There's always a couple wolves there, you know? Usually they're... I usually find them further out, so they're not much of a bother, but occasionally they do get me there. Super tired. I need to make it to coastal, to the Quonset hut ASAP. Although, wait, there may be a house before the Quonset hut, though. I think there's usually one cabin on that first little group. Hopefully there'll be some birch saplings right around the corner here. Human civilization is just people throwing bigger and bigger rocks at stuff. That is true. Oh, I don't see any birch saplings here. Nope. None of them, huh? Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. When a human sees an animal out in the wild, it's a choice of either throw a pointy stick or throw a rock. And since I don't have any pointy sticks, my only option is a rock. Alright. I'm tired, it's getting cold, and it's a long way till Brooklyn. Yes, next tier is pointy stick with rock. I'm gonna try to take a sleep over here. I have never actually made a noisemaker in this game. I have a few... I might have 1,000 hours. I have several hundred hours for sure. I found the noisemakers in other playthroughs, but I've never actually made one. Are you telling me there's no cabins here that I can pop into? That is just great. I was hoping one of these cabins was going to be standing. Well, that's disappointing. And this torch is about to go out. Let's see if I can light this one up. Maybe. See how long this one will last. Oh, you've never played this game before? Yeah, so I'm playing on Interloper, which is the second hardest difficulty. On lower difficulties, you can get weapons like a revolver and a hunting rifle. On this one, those weapons do not ever spawn. You do, however, have the option of going to a forge and making arrowheads. And if you craft a bow and arrows, that is your main source of killing the wildlife. There are smaller animals, rabbits and ptarmigans. You can kill them. You can knock them out with a stone and then snap their neck and then harvest them. But the deer, the elk, bear, wolves, moose, and cougar, you need to get the bow and arrow to kill them. I need a heavy hammer in order to use the forge to make the arrowheads and the knives and hatchets to make the bows and arrows. And right now I am searching for the heavy hammer. It's a fair breakdown of the tools and weapons. Of course, I haven't talked about all of them. There's a hacksaw and a pry bar for, you know, what you would use those tools for. Misery is the harder difficulty. I think I've played it once for about 2 seconds, and other than getting the conditions, different conditions on you that lower your health and your ability to do things, I want to say it's the same. It's effectively the same difficulty as Interloper, although the weather might be a little bit worse and such. But yeah, challenge mode for sure. Matches are difficult. They are a limited resource, so you don't want to waste too many of them. And they're pretty difficult to come by. Although, if you find a magnifying lens in the morning, you can start a fire with that. And as long as you don't get mauled by the bear, the magnifying lens does not lose condition. Chain your torches to conserve matches. I think I've had to use 2 matches so far, and out of the book of 12 or the box of 12 that I got, I should have 10 left. Hopefully, I'll find more coming up here in the Quonset hut once I reach that. Of course, 3 of my condition meters wheels are in the red, which means I am losing health fast. I definitely should have slept in the lighthouse. It's just past midnight. There's going to be some wolves outside of this Quonset hut for sure. There always are. Maybe even a bear. There it is. Yep, there we are. Yep. See, I told you there's wolves out here. Alright, what do I got here? Let's get some food. Another can of that. That's okay. Do a quick once over. Some simple tools, that's good. I probably shouldn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna loot any of the lockers yet. No hammer, just hanging around, huh? Go outside and pet the doggies? No, thank you. Oh, come on, don't die on me yet. There we go. That was a close one. Any hammer over here? Nowhere? Oh, there's a lantern. That's nice. All right. Well, no hammer in the Quonset hut, but there's plenty more locations to look for here. Okay, let's get some food in me. I need about that will probably work, but that'll be better. Pick up my fill here. And now let's go to bed for 9 hours. All right, let's loot all of this stuff. See what I find. A lot of nothing in that cabinet. The chances of empty containers spawning in this game is very high in this difficulty, I mean. Ooh, some chips. That's good. All right. So out of those 20 different containers I just looked in, 3 of them had stuff in it. Nothing underneath any of this stuff, huh? No water in there, huh? All right. I got a bandage. Yeah, the spray paint does provide some benefit. It marks your map if you mark that you have something stored here, it'll actually put a mark on your map. And then obviously you can, mark a door that you've already searched this building, so you don't have to worry about searching it again. And I think that's about it. Did I already take the toilet water? I did not. Half a liter of toilet water. That's good. Okay, this place is pretty well searched. I can make some hooks out of the metal that I have, but I'm gonna hang on to that metal for now. Pop out the back door here. Nothing, huh? All right, so there's a cabin over there. Oh. Okay, let's get away from you, little wolfie. Let's go out the front door then. Hey Shane, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Have yourself a good night, and I'm glad you had a good time at the wedding. Okay, how about that? I am going to explore these cars here real quick, and then I'm probably going to go to bed too. Nothing in here, huh? Oh. Last car up here, huh? Yeah, not a whole lot of loot for sure. All right, well, it's about 10 o'clock where I am right now, so that's a pretty good time to go to bed, I suppose. You know, save the game by entering into a building, and yeah, I'm going to call it here for the night. Thank you very much, Xena, for coming on, and Shane, thank you too, if you're still on or not. Yeah, I appreciate you all for following me, and hey, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in a few days. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful night.